dudes, welcome back to the channel. December 2025 recommendations. It was a really good month. Christmas, we got Christmas over with. I'm kind of happy. It was a good Christmas, but Christmas is a little expensive, so I'm happy that that is done and over with. For the yes section, Gingerbread Land. As someone who can't even do a pre-made gingerbread house well, I commend everyone for everything they did on the show, because gingerbread houses are hard. Like, I can't. I don't know what I do wrong, but I cannot. Okay. Sugar Rush Christmas. This is just a cooking show about Christmas desserts. Stranger Things Season 5. So, this is something I'm happy they're finally ending, because they've been dragging it on. It's been going down in quality every season, like everything that goes on for way too long. And I'm a firm believer that nothing should go on for way too long, because there's only so much you can do with a certain set of characters within whatever we've established for them. That was the most mid-ending to a show I have ever seen in my life. It was just there, and they could have done so much more with that. Jingle Bell Heist. The Christmas movies I found this year were all so fun and had so many fun plots. So this one's about a heist, given the name. Okay. A Very Merry Beauty Salon. So this is a cute little Christmas movie about a woman in her hair salon, and her hair, Caroline, and the guy she likes has a wine line. And her finding love, and it's Miss Mowry in here, and she ate in literally every single outfit in this movie. Like, they gave her the best wardrobe. It was immaculate. Santa Boot Camp. So the plot is pretty out of left field. So there's a reason for a boot camp for Santas in this universe for some reason, and no one thinks it sounds stupid. Cute movie though. A Merry Little Xmas. So yeah, this movie is really cringy and everything, but I liked it. I thought it was cute. So this couple decides to get divorced, happily divorced. And then after the husband shows up with a new girlfriend, she must find herself a boyfriend, and they're having Christmas together because they have their kids. And she's like, I want to make him jealous. And then they realize they like actually being together, so they end up getting back together. Merry Christmas! So these two brothers accidentally both plan their wedding at the same place on the same day. Family drama and hilarity ensues. A sprinkle of Christmas. So first of all, this lady gives this man the wrong order on purpose because she doesn't like the combination he provided with the snack and the drink that he wanted, that he paid for. And this starts their meet cute of how she gets a bad review, and then a catering service and all this other stuff. But it literally came from her being bad at her job, because you're serving snacks at the cafe. Calm down. And I take that from someone who's worked in food. I'm just saying, like, this was all on her. No sleep till Christmas. So this is about two people that just cannot sleep no matter what, unless they sleep together, but not in a sexual way, like just like in a nappy way. But it's a little weird. A Vineyard Christmas. A girl with the worst idea for a show ever makes a show about how wine is made. But, like, it's not in an interesting way. I don't know. Ghosting the Spirit of Christmas. So the title is a little misleading, because I honestly thought this is about a girl dating the ghost of Christmas past, and I was like, that's going to be hilarious, but no, it's not. It's something ghosted, but no, it's about a girl that died, but she's still around at Christmas time. Christmas Casanova. A guy who low-key sucks tries to win the heart of his friend, who already has a boyfriend, by the way, and he doesn't even know if he likes her 100%. And spoiler, he does not like this friend at all, that he went through all this trouble for. Yeah. Just like a Christmas movie. So this movie picks fun at Christmas movies, which I love it in the best way. It's about a girl that doesn't really like Christmas or Christmas movies getting stuck inside a stereotypical Hallmark type Christmas movie, and it's pretty funny. Is it cake holiday? So me and my fiance just love to see who's better at guessing what's cake and what's not. What fun. Oh, what fun. This mom gets treated terrible by her entire family and crashes out, and I don't blame her. And that's the impact of the entire story. And yeah. Man vs. Baby. Mr. Bean is back in one of his Man vs. some kind of object series. I do prefer the B version of this over the baby, but it's a Christmas thing, it's fine. Mary Jonas Christmas movie. I'm not sure why this was made. Nostalgia? Maybe. I'm not sure. I did love seeing the Jonas Brothers together. However, I can't in all honesty say that it needed to be made and that I would watch it ever again. The way they took their real life selves is weird. You'll see what I mean if you watch the movie, but the way they describe everything, it's like they're in the real world, but like in a fake universe. So in their world, they're the Jonas Brothers, they were on Disney, all of this stuff happened that really happened, but they're still one of the biggest rock stars, quote unquote rock stars in the world. Disney has a very weird version of what a rock star is, and it is not the Jonas Brothers. Now, we even have other celebrities talking about how amazing they are and this and that, as if they've been keeping up with their band, which has just reappeared recently. It's just weird because they're acting like everything that happened in real life did happen, but in a different future where they're actually like super popular mega stars, when in reality they're just kind of there. No one dislikes the Jonas Brothers as far as I know, but they are still just a Disney boy band. I don't know. Gallivant. This shows a musical in a fantasy medieval world. The first season was great, honestly. Plots were great, characters great, writing great, sets were beautiful, costumes amazing, pacing was great. In season 2, you can tell they didn't try at all. And they have multiple songs about they didn't try, they didn't think they'd get a season, and they don't think they're going to get another season. So they like half-assed the season, mostly because they didn't know they were going to get it, they didn't know what to do with it, they might not have had enough time, like I'm not quite sure, but they do make fun of it in the songs, in the second season. So I think this should have been a season 1, like a 1-season kind of thing, but I don't know. A Lot Like Christmas, a story about 2 people with Christmas tree lots falling in love. My status as an assassin obviously exceeds the heroes. An isekai, I know, here we are again. Every time I mention my hatred for an isekai in every single video, I have an isekai I watched and I enjoyed. Anyway, this is my status as a assassin, obviously exceeds the hero. It's kind of in the title what it's about. Isekai, where the whole class gets taken to a fantasy world where our main character is an assassin and doesn't want to do anything that will keep him from returning home a normal person. And honestly, I like that. My Secret Santa. So this mom pulls out a Mrs. Doubtfire to get her daughter to go to ski school and somehow falls in love dressed as Santa Claus. I don't know. Whatever. Now for the mess section. Champagne problems. Champagne is good. End of story. The rest of this, not as much. The Christmas contract. Contract to date on Christmas. I feel like I've seen that exact plot before in a movie, but I don't know. Tyler Perry's Finding Joy. So this honestly should be in the no section. But the actors did such a good job. And I'm just going to put that out there. So this leading lady is Joy is the most annoying person. She is super entitled. She's super annoying. She's acting like an idiot in the wilderness. I don't know. This girl is a complete idiot. The stupidest main character I think I've seen in years. And it's very hard to follow a character you don't like. The main leading man, I actually quite enjoyed him. And honestly, that dude is what every girl wants to marry. He's like really sweet. He's really nice, compassionate, good looking. Like they have everything. However, I don't understand how somehow in the plethora of trauma that she ensued on this poor man just minding his own business, that he fell in love with her annoying ass is the part of the movie I'm like, what? And yeah, and then the ending part comes out of nowhere, but they still get what they want. I don't know. I just did not like it. It was mainly because I didn't like Joy. But whatever. Christmas at the Chalet. Another love story that doesn't entirely make sense. I know they're supposed to fall in love, but this story doesn't make sense how they did, and I just think it's a forced one. It's a Christmas movie. It's not supposed to be that hard, but I still would like to believe it. Christmas on the Alpaca Farm. This one's genuinely really cute. I find the idea of the Alpaca Farm really cute. It's just, it was a chemistry thing again, I guess. Now in the no section, 8 Crazy Nights. So I've wanted to see this movie for a while now, and I put it off a lot, only because for the longest time it was on the streaming service, and if I wanted to watch it, I was gonna have to buy it on Prime, and I didn't want to because what if I hate it and I wasted $5? And Davy is, if he was just 2% likable, the movie might not have been so bad. But he was the most unlikable character. Like, it was so hard to like anything he did. He was just awful all the time, and I know that's kind of the shtick. He's supposed to be very Adam Sandler like, but he reminded me like of Billy Madison or Happy Gilmore, same exact vibe. However, we somehow liked him still because at least there's some kind of a quality there that you're like, okay, he's not totally the worst, but not Davy. No, Davy is literally the worst thing ever. The movie might not have been as awful and dragged as much if he was just a little bit better of a character. Good lord. If you want to write a character this bad, he has to have something. Like, it has to have something there that you actually enjoy. And his parents died, and that's why he hates Christmas, and Hanukkah, and he just hates, like, anything holiday related. No matter what you celebrate, he doesn't like any of it. And I kind of understand that, but then I don't, because lots of people lose people around the holidays or on holidays, and they do not turn out this way. And this man was committing straight violent crimes for no real reason, constantly, and just being really freaking rude. And it did have memorable moments. At least the animation is nice. I do think the animation is really nice. And some of the voice acting isn't terrible. All of Adam Sandler's voice acting is not very great. And the blatant product placement is very obvious. But I found it actually funny. But yeah, he learned his lesson like right at the end. Like 3 minutes towards the end. By that point it's already too late, and I was like, nah. But if that would have came just a little bit sooner, I feel like the movie wouldn't have been so awful. But let's have another great year, guys. It's gonna be 2026. I've been out of high school for 10 years now. And that's a crazy thing.
Finish him!